Yo, I still don't understand what he said.
Maldita sea. Hey. We on.
Hi, this is D'Angeli,
And Jency.
and this is Speak Sistah.
Mira. Yeah, welcome. 22. That's gonna that's gonna be forever.
Welcome, enjoy.
Yo, I'm hilarious.
I know, but yo, what did he say?
He said that this show went live and to not end the broadcast. So like if we're gonna go use the bathroom or whatever.
Oh,
Yes.
so there's no pause.
So false. Mira.
You're hilarious.
I'm
I know.
I know. Mira, how are you?
I am good.
We haven't had an episode in a while.
I know.
We haven't talked.
We've been talking a lot.
Oh,
It's just not on here.
Sorry.
A lot of
Personal.
thing. Yeah.
So
And you? How are you?
I am absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay.
Hey, that's cool.
Now we can't fuck up. That's the thing. That's like,
Girl, that's too much pressure.
literal. Hello. Anxiety.
It's like, just go with the flow. Peace and love, bro. But for real, I need to be like that more.
Like what?
Peace and love. Like,
I mean,
go with the flow.
I mean, if technically, if you were to ask me, you are absolutely like that. I look at you and I'm like, why is she, sometimes I look at the time, I'm like, it's fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. Why is she so polite? So, yes, good morning. Today's gonna be a great day. And I'm like, yo, you need to give me like an hour until I get that energy, until I match it. Like, give me time, bitch. No, but she be like, oh, everything's gonna be great. You gotta believe, you gotta trust. She be up like, yes, we're gonna do it.
Is that what happens when you're going to work and you see me and I say, good morning? And you're like, good morning.
Literal, yes.
Like,
she be on the treadmill, right? I ain't working out. Until she be like, oh, good morning, bebecita. How did you sleep? And I was like, I just woke up. I mean,
15 minutes ago, okay? Let my brain like, turn on.
Turn on. You know, it has to, that takes a while. It's like an hour.
Well, en realidad, too. You
Well, no,
need
in
2 hours
realidad, it
to,
never
like,
turns off. It's
That's
just
true. That is true.
Mm-hmm. But to be like, no, that was yesterday and today you gotta be better. You gotta do better. Like, bitch, get out of it. That takes
No,
time.
but I mean, it takes your brain 2 hours. The rest.
She's going scientific on me about the 2 hours about taking it.
What you mean?
But no, because you're saying it like literally.
Because I was saying it literally.
Ya llegué.
Okay.
So, I've been good.
You said you were fantastic.
Fantastic. Well, today I'm absolutely fantastic. Today was an amazing day. Yes, we went to a place called Hacienda Negron in Ciale. Amazing. Loved it. Definitely want to camp there because you could do like a camping site or whatever. Amazing. I'm all for it. So, Dee, you?
I loved it.
My brain is you know, right now I don't want to talk that much. Oh yeah, bitch, what the fuck?
Girl, today's the day that you have to talk much.
Why? So you can say this is Jency's podcast and I'm a guest.
Ay, boba. Oh, te quedaste con ese comentario.
Literal. Mira, yo dije, puñeta, tengo que dejar de hablar. Hay que parar. Hay que parar.
Changuita. No, pero I love like La Hacienda. It was amazing. The pool, the food, it was it was
The food. Next topic. Uh
the
huh.
food was inconsistent. It's just, let's just put it that way. But it was good. I've had worse.
Way worse.
¿No entiende?
Well, we have way worse about everything.
Why would you say that?
Fucking show.
Girl, we're blessed
No, that's what
compared
I'm
to a lot
saying.
of to a
That's what
lot
I'm
of
saying. That we've had, not that we have, we've had way worse about practically everything.
yeah. But we've also had a lot of good.
Definitely a lot of good, more
For
good.
real. Yeah,
I say
definitely.
that.
O sea, nunca fuimos adinerada. Like that's something that is like, but we've had a good family.
Hmm.
We've had good health. I
Hmm.
mean, we're always able to like better, of course. But considering what we have is like, I could live with this. I
Hmm.
like this. I love this.
Hmm.
It could always get better,
Hmm.
but it's like, yes.
Yeah, it was like what we were talking about yesterday. Was it outside? That we always are thinking, okay, well, we're here, right? And we took this path in our life, and then we look back and we always have like these forks, like where we chose one path and then we go and we choose another path, like, or we could have chosen another path, and it's like,
What if?
shit.
The what
Uh-huh,
ifs.
the what ifs. And she was like, why don't we just eliminate, the what ifs? And I was like, yo, she's a genius. Like, why the fuck was yes? Because at the end of the day, you can't do shit about that. It's in the past. You can't go back in time. I mean, you really can't change it. So why is it that we fucking always are just like, oh my god, we did this, but what if we would have done this? We could have taken this job. We could have been here. We could have been here. And it's like, but why? Why do you put yourself through that fucking mind game of you could have been somewhere different and you're here? Why can't you just be here, like present, like happy now, like yes, let's live this fucking moment, let's get it, instead of being like, ay Dios mío. No, because that you can't change that. That's already in the past, right?
Yeah, but that's hard to do. Because look at the one that's saying it. Look at the one who said it. And it's like, I'm the one who is like, what if I would have done this
Hmm.
versus what I did?
Hmm.
I'm the number one person that did that or does that.
Did you bring that up yesterday? You did. It was yesterday.
Might be. There's a chance. But I don't know if it was you or if it was me.
Yeah, but you are said that you were the most that could say the what if.
Yes.
No, no.
No, but for real. I could have done millions of
Millions,
decisions different.
literal.
And I always chose like the best that I thought was in that moment.
Hmm.
And it could have been the complete opposite of what I had to do or what I needed to do
But
for myself.
but don't you think that that's what you needed to do in that moment for yourself, at least in the mind state that you were in? Because we're taking it like now, like you're with the mentality that you have right now. You're in the space mentally, spiritually that you need to be. But that you're where you at now, if you think about it, because of the things you did in your past. So if you would have changed something, yeah, static. Do you hear that? The static is fucking me up. Okay, so what if you change something? Then you wouldn't be the you that you are right now, and maybe you wouldn't have that spirituality that you have now, the inner knowledge that you have now. Maybe you wouldn't have gotten to know yourself the way that you do now. And so it's really tricky when we go, you know what, I would have done this definitely differently if I would have been able to go, a time machine.
Mm-hmm.
Because one, you know, if you can't do that, but two, it makes no sense because you don't know then what you changed. Like if you took that, like you took the other choice, where would you have been? How would you have been? Like like you don't know what that little change, and sometimes for you it could be insignificant. For you it's like, ah, fuck it, I wanted to go to this college instead of this college. right? And that's you could have studied the same shit. You could have did right, got into the same profession or whatever, but you didn't meet the people that you met at your other college. You didn't create those bonds, those friendship, those ties with those people because you never went there. Because you changed that tiny fact that you thought, and maybe that person taught you how to eat pasta correctly.
Loca.
Maybe that person taught you how to love. Maybe that person taught you what a true friend is. And then you have this other thing.
Loca. Wait a
Yo,
minute.
that should be like,
You just like whoosh
what do you
into
mean?
my head
Why?
because and that's one of the things that I connect the dots.
Mhm.
Look, I went to Sagrado, right? In Sagrado, I met Jetty, right? And Jetty and me, we got along so well. There was chemistry. We were really good friends, right? But he was still stuck on his ex, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to help him out, be like friends and whatever. But he kept on like just being dwelled on that situation that he
Mhm.
was in,
Mhm.
right? So I was just like, he's gonna be able to take himself out of that, and then I'm just gonna focus on me. I'm gonna focus on my path, right? Then say years passed down, and then you and Nicholas did a party, and
Mhm.
you invited him de
What?
casualidad
Oh, oh,
in San
freaking
Jose.
yes, that one.
Uh
Mhm.
huh. And we only saw each other for an hour, but we reconnected, right?
Mhm.
Entonces, months passed, and we kept in contact. Hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. He started working here, and I lose my job.
Mhm.
And then the person that helps me is him.
Mhm.
¿Me entiendes?
Yep.
To find a job en lo que yo encontraba otra cosa.
Mhm.
So what about if I wouldn't have gone to freaking Sagrado, and I would have gone to Instituto, which I would have been able to do what I've always wanted to do
Mhm.
here
Mhm.
and in a less time.
Mhm.
Look, I was 3 years in Sagrado,
Uh huh.
and I just felt like I couldn't do it.
Mhm.
I just couldn't do it, and it was hard. Entonces, I just like no, I have to go back,
Mhm.
or I have to find a way out, and the way out was finding the job.
Look, and it was that was Planet Fitness too, right?
Hmm.
Look, I'm telling you, like sometimes when you feel like you're in a corner, you try and find like this safe place where you feel.
And I'm always running.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like let it be to the beach, let it be to the mountains, let it be not even in a place, maybe with somebody else that you feel safe with.
Hmm.
And it's like sometimes you need to stop. And I work on this like all the time. Hi Ma. What did you bring? From
Ooh.
where? ¿De qué? Ay, Dios mío, ¿de al ajillo o en salsa?
Ay, Dios mío.
Estamos hablando de mofongo, mi gente, o sea, hello. Vamos a respetar los rangos, que el mofongo es, mira, es un rango alto. Mommy, we're live, so you know that we're not editing nothing that's out. It's like everybody's seeing you. Say hello to the 22. Bathing suit for what? Where you going? Where you going tomorrow? But- she is. Got it.
Haciendo
Get it.
negro.
But no, mommy, I thought you
You're
were
gonna
gonna
have
be.
such an
Mommy, I
amazing
thought you was
time.
gonna be ocupada. Porque a veces como él está cansado, pues no te dije nada. Yo le dije ayer a Didi, Didi, I want to go tomorrow. I'm off. We're gonna go here. Y me dijo, okay. Surround yourself with people like that you be like, I want to go here. Okay. Even when they don't want to, because sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I'm like, ay, no quiero. And Didi's like, why not? Let's go. I'm like,
And she doesn't go.
I don't go.
And she
I
doesn't
don't go.
go.
I don't go.
And
My bad.
Ay, Dios mío.
I love you, Ma. Bendición.
I love you. Have a good time.
Have a great time. Don't get food. Uh-huh. I know. It says it on the page. Anyways,
I'm baby.
mommy messed up my whole rhythm.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Planet
let me
Fitness.
think. Wait a minute. Let me think.
Planet
Let me think.
Fitness.
No,
What?
that's not what I was talking about. Oh no, that was that what I was talking about?
What were you talking about then? You just said the oh and everything.
Yeah, that it wasn't Planet Fitness. Nope, nope. Don't have it. Don't have it. Don't have it. What on my head? Next topic. I don't remember. I don't remember shit. Maldita sea. And let me tell you something. I think I remembered. Yeah, that we always try and think about like the past, but that eventually actually leads you to the person that you become, to the person that made you. And people think, oh no, I'm like this because of myself or because of the things that I made. No, technically, you're like this because of other people, because other people have influenced you in a way, in a positive, a negative, and in a bad, whatever way, and you are who you are based on that, based on what people do, what people have done,
But also you.
how you take it. But remember, for example, the girls,
Por ejemplo.
the girls, they're living in the same household, they have the same parents, and we try to do, and that's what me and Didi was talking about. Everything's very alike, and at least in the way that we talk to them, the way we treat them, what we give them. Um, we try for it to be kind of neutral. Obviously, there's situations where one of them is probably misbehaving, so she needs to get reprimanded a different way or whatever. But when it's not like that, it was bugging me out the fucking hair.
It's always a hair.
It was a
And it's like it's
hair.
a hair right here. It's a hair right there.
Um,
But you know what? It's interesting because you say you try to treat them the same, and for one moment it could be that same way, but in another aspect it could be different.
mhm,
So we try to do the same, but it's not probably looked upon the same,
mhm.
or it's not taken the same. So in reality, by us doing it the same way, it's like, is this the same? Is this the best way for this person or this person? And it's not even just talking about the girls.
No, it's talking about everything.
It's just talking like all of us.
No, and it's also like that comes with, yeah, baby.
Oh, and the
Oh,
sun. Yay! Tan bella.
my daughters are the best.
Son bien bella y bien hermosa.
I know where. I don't remember how we got there though. How did we get here?
I don't know. And then
I have no
why did
idea.
I have? Why did that? I don't know. That's interesting.
Normal, normal. It's called overthinking. Así que pues, ¿qué te puedo decir? Tengo un doctor, en eso sí tengo un doctorado. En eso sí tengo un doctorado bien fuerte. Soy la mamá de los pollitos.
Yo, they called me that in despacho.
Oh yeah. Ay, Dios mío.
And yo me siento tan orgullosa
Me imagino.
de eso. It's like, you know it. But for real, before I got there, they treated them really, really poorly, very poorly. And once I just treated them like human beings, like I won't be like, tú, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Ah, cuéntame. Ah, ok, gracias, adiós. No, hola, ¿quién tú eres? ¿Cómo te llamas? Like, ¿qué tú haces aquí? ¿Cuánto tiempo tú llevas aquí? Like, open. They were like, yo, entonces al otro día I would be like, hey, fulano, hola. Remembering their name, knowing who they are.
And that's important.
Of
People
course.
think that not creating connections, and I don't mean like super strong connections. I'm not saying that you're gonna be like, o sea, bien brutal con ellos. Um, pero sí, at least to know who they are and not just like, oh hi, how are you? How was your day? And remember, like sometimes in my job they'll tell me something. Y se desahogan conmigo, and about situations and that's happening. And when I the next day I see them, I'd be like, "Mira, fulana, cuéntame cómo te fue, todo bien." ¿Sabe? Como que I stay like pendiente because they trusted me enough to open up about something that's probably personal, to them that it obviously is hurting them, is affecting them in a bad way. And out of everybody, there was like, who would be a great person to tell this to? Anna, because they call me Anna in my job. Don't call me Anna. I do not like it.
Call her Anna.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You know how to make people do the things that you don't like?
I hate
telling
it.
them.
I hate it. I hate
Like,
it.
for real.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate
You
it.
just have to listen, and they'll tell you exactly. They'll tell you just exactly what they don't like, and then that's exactly what you need to do to get at them.
Of course, that's called a twat move. It's called being a twat. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
You're calling me that?
Do you do that?
I don't do that.
Well, then I guess you're not a twat. El que se ofende, el que le pica es porque ahí tiene que
No, I needed to
arrancarse.
clarify if you were talking about me,
no.
Beash.
I was like, well, no. Do you do it? No, but then you have nothing to worry about. I'm not talking about you. Hello?
But it's curious that you say that though. And I don't know what you said, but I know. I know I had that in my mind to be like, okay, that's what you're gonna say, but then it's like, oh, what am I gonna say now? Loca.
This is normal.
Completely normal
This is normal.
for us. There's nothing weird going on. This is our day to day.
It is. Literally, there's nothing weird going on.
Yo, weren't you gonna go? Weren't you gonna go to Chicago in September? Was it a secret? Who didn't know? Nicholas.
No.
Oh, your job. You're gonna tell them anyways.
Bueno, technically, vamos a hablar claro.
Apropiadamente.
I was okay in September. I have planned people to get operated, right? So, my doctor already told me that he's gonna give me, oh shit, I gotta remember I have my Sistah on the Friday. Remind me this. No to self. Jesse, remember this tomorrow. I don't put that shit on my phone.
You should.
Bitch. My phone broke. Anyways.
You still have a phone, bitch.
Cállate. Before I forget. I forgot. Oh, okay. About the vacation. So technically, what I was gonna say was, and these put me on blast. Fucking that I have to reposar, which is fucking true. It's accurate. Okay, it's fucking true. But que mata to descansar in Puerto Rico or in Chicago? It makes no sense. Hello. I need to take that time away anyways to fucking recuperate, bitch. So I'm gonna be strolling down fucking downtown, recuperándome. No, like go to program. Ay, bebecita, you talk too much. No, thank you. Yes, don't forget my Sistah. There we go, Imael.
Yo.
He's watching.
Mamita, I love you. Shout out. Loca. I'm so sorry.
I'm over here like this. Like that came out of left field. I didn't even see the fucking. I don't even know how you got there. I don't know. I'm still thinking, how did the bitch get to the fucking vacation in Chicago? I'm just like, I'm baffled. I didn't even see it coming. What?
What?
Because el esposo de Anaís no sirve.
¿Por qué?
Because I'm asking for my water, my beach shoes. And he's like, oh, isn't these? Y son de las nenas que están afuera.
Casi. Dale como 2 años más que tú cabes en los zapatos.
Tampoco no vale nada. I love you.
I love you, mommy.
Que Dios me las cuide.
Que llegue bien and have fun tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye, girl. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
She wasn't talking to us. To the girls.
Pues como iba a saber yo. Anyways. I didn't. It just popped into my head.
I know, obviously.
And it was like,
Obviously, I
ooh.
could tell. I could tell because you fucked it. So you fucked it in your fucking heart, bitch. You was like, I gotta say this.
I could not contain it. I had to be like,
And I could feel my face. Fucking like. I was like,
you never told me that it was a
What
secret.
did
You
she
never,
do?
you never told me not to say anything. You know what, Bebecita? We're gonna be doing podcasts, and you know what? One thing would be so amazing is if you did not say this topic, and that would be like a fair warning. But a warning that is like,
I didn't think that you was gonna bring up a vacation in September.
Loca, we're in 5 months away.
What are you eating? Are you eating my mofongo? The one that mommy just brought me? Okay, never mind. There's no mofongo. You can carry on with your life. Carry on with your life. Have a good day, sir. What'd you say? Bueno. Oh, you know what? And the pizza. Oh, we got pizza. Are you gonna wait? Did you try the? Anyways, let's talk about fucking topics. We're getting off a hand.
We're getting off a hand. You know what?
You know-
Then the question mark. Ugh, that is gonna be the title because it's gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
You're lucky que yo no estoy en el así en el viaje.
Yes, I am.
En el viaje.
Yeah, I will be bored as f.
As if-
You know why? Because I've been with you while you're like that, and it's
Oh.
like, dang, I already said what I needed to say. How am I gonna keep this conversation going?
You don't. You just let me be and fucking silence. Yo, mira, sometimes I just want to be in fucking silence, right? Silence. It's not a secret that I smoke. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. Everybody fucking knows.
You do?
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. That's not a secret. But when I am high, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. And you see me that I don't talk. Llegamos. Estamos en un nivel. That I'm like vibing. You know, I'm not in my head. It's fucking quiet. I'm like, hey, get it. Yes. And then, she wants to talk. Like, don't talk. Like, I'll be like, oh. And I'd be hearing her because I know she needs to desahogarse, let it flow. And I'm like, okay, yeah, go ahead. I'm hearing you. Like, I could do that. I could be here for you. Yeah, talk to me. Desahogate. Tell me your fucking shit. Oh, shit. That's why I don't put nothing in those cups because that's why my phone is broken because I break everything. Anyways,
No, you don't, bebecita.
anyways, so I'd be like, yes, I'm gonna
Why
be
you
here.
say that? You break everything.
Well, no, I'm talking about like technology. And if you were to ask anybody, they would say that is very accurate. That's very accurate.
You go to the phone.
None of my phones have
I don't-
lasted. None of my fucking phones have lasted. I don't understand.
Not even one.
I would cover this shit. The OtterBox is supposed to be the best. Fucking, I'd be like, yes, I'm gonna pay those $30-something. Yes, give me that fucking case.
30. Look, I might cost me like 50 something.
Yeah, but your iPhone and your shit's always fucking more expensive. Anyways,
Don't be hating.
anyways,
Don't be hating.
I be getting the fucking expensive ass and that shit still. Yo, remember that? You remember the fucking? Stop! I waste money on other stupid shit, not on fucking cases for my phone that's not gonna fucking last.
After talking shit about I know.
You know what? You know what? And I still, the fucking rock was like this, and my fucking phone still managed to fall right on the rock. Bitch, what can I do?
Yo, that happened to me. That was horrible. I was in Guaynabo when
What's
that
up?
happened.
We was talking about something else.
What's with you and always wanting going to a conversation before?
Because we was on a road tour about the conversation. I was making fun of you. That's why I wanted to stay on the conversation. That's always the topic to come back on.
¿Qué vaya se te olvida?
So yes, I'm vibing whatever, and she's talking, and I'm like, yup. Wow, bebecita, I feel you. No, I don't think like that. And that's what I say. It's one word, it's two words. You know, I'm gonna fucking. And she's like, you're not gonna say nothing? Why don't you fucking talk, bitch? All I do is talk every day, all day. And she's like, no, but I need you to talk right now, right now.
Because
When
I'm
we
talking
hi.
about conversations that actually need some interaction. You see, this is interaction. But she be doing this. Mind you, I'm at least giving you sound effects. That would be her just in silence. Just be like. Okay. Mind you, go back to your topic, bitch.
Mira, pero I'm over here. I'd be looking at the stars, and she'd be like, what are you thinking? And I'm like, well, I'm looking at the stars. I'm over here thinking about the damn stars. You know, that they're beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're nice. And then she goes, and that leads into a conversation where it's just unflowing.
What do you mean I'm flowing?
O sea, flowing. That you Ay, puñeta, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Esto suelta.
You know what I'm talking about?
As soon as it finished, I was like, I'm gonna wait for it. Hopefully she does that to register.
Look at.
Ay, Dios mío. Bitch. I cannot believe that Nicholas was like, y'all going live today. Why? Today.
I can believe it. I can believe it. Out of every day, out of any day, today, he just wanted to see how we would roll. And we could roll. We could vibe with everything.
We can't vibe.
Look, like we
Yo, now that you say vibe, I read something I was like, yes. About like matching like vibes or whatever.
Mhm.
I was like, yes. We need to start matching frequencies. We need to start like taking that shit like, and not only for love, not only for, you know, your job, just with every relationship, like a friendship.
That's how it should be.
Exactly.
But it's you can't control the other person. Like your mindset could be one way, and their mind could be, and you think that you're on the same page, and it turns out like no.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when because this happens with every relationship, sometimes you're vibing on the same frequency. You're like right there, you see eye to eye, you guys, you know.
Why is that?
I don't know. What I do think is at some point something is like I say, people are always changing. People are not. They're not the one way. I mean, they could still carry some traits, some characteristics where it's their foundation. So that's just who they're gonna be. Like a nice person is really, 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 really difficult for that person to become bad, because that's just part of their trait. That's who they are. And when I say good or bad, I mean like good heart. Pero
Tan bella.
pues
Your point being is that you could do good or you could do bad.
No, no, no. I was talking about that because of the vibing of frequency. Bitch, you need to give me a moment. Hello. Yeah, you're lucky that I'm still talking. Normally I would just be like music.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anyways.
Because you're interacting with me. Thank you.
Um, so when you vibe and all of a sudden this person maybe changes something. At the moment it could be insignificant. You don't even notice it. Something just shifts. But then that change leads to other changes within that person. And so once you're vibrating here, this other person is vibrating like over here, and it's still pretty close. It's still, the frequency is still I, but that's just how you drift apart. Literal is just you start vibrating on different frequencies, and that is hard to shift back. And I'm not even saying like romantic relationships. I'm saying for any relationships. That could happen with friendships. That could happen to best friends. That could happen to even family members. That you guys just don't vibrate no more in the same frequency. And it's not that, oh, we don't look for each other. No, because everybody has their own life. At the end of the day, cada cual tiene su vida, cada cual tiene su, their things that priorities that they need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have a family, you have a life to maintain.
Yep.
So it's not even that you guys don't communicate every day. It's not even that. It's how can you start even without that, like even without the communicating, sometimes you see that person, you guys go out, whatever, and the frequency is still there because you vibrate in the same frequency, not because of the time that you spend all the time, but because of the memories and the lazos that you created, that, the trust, maybe with that person you could talk or unflow better. Like, what I'm saying? Just be who you are. And so that frequency is still there. You know what I'm saying? You understand me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm talking gibberish.
Yeah, I understand. But I also think that if someone's important for you and you drift apart,
Mm-hmm.
you might still be on the same frequency.
Mm-hmm.
It's like dead. Like that frequency is dead. Because why do I say that? Because if you have someone that's important in your life, you're gonna want to communicate. You're gonna want to be in their life. You're gonna want to accomplish things together.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to be in each other's lives because you have that strong
Connection.
connection. Now, I always thought that if you ever force a connection, then once it breaks, it's like it's done because you were never true to that person.
Exactly.
So you don't have
The connection.
that type of vibe or that type of energy. But you do that with someone that you actually took the time to get to know. You do the time to get to know their shadow side and their good side. And then you see and you be like, oh, but they're still good. That is very powerful because people, they tend to confuse that with something that's instant. Oh, I'm
No.
vibing. And it's like,
No.
you know what? You could say anything you want, but if you have someone that has been there for you in the good, the bad, the nasty, and the amazing times, then that's a person to maintain in your life. Because let me tell you something. I've had people that have only been in my life when good things happen. And I only have people when bad things happen. And I know which one to distinguish. But I've had very few that have been through me through both. Through the good and through the bad. And that to me is like, whoa. Because I know how to, like, it's not trying to compare. That's completely different. It's just aware of like, yo, this person stood by me in the good times. This person stood by me in the bad times. And I know that they're going to be there for me whenever I need. And you don't have that with everybody.
Exactly. You don't. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't even need to talk to the person. Like, time could pass and it's still like, yeah, it's still there. And it's like what you say. When you matter to somebody, they take the time. Because, for example, Karili, she is pregnant. She has her son. She has her husband that's going through a medical situation.
Karidi is like your closest friend, como quien dice.
And she lives in fucking New York. She has a full time job, so she's occupied, and she still be like, "Nancy, I miss you. I can't wait to see." Like, you know what I'm saying? And we still talk. And she told me about her stuff. I told her about my stuff. So we still have that, and I cannot wait to see that bitch. I'm telling you right now, I'm like super excited. But yeah, like if you have that connection with somebody, eso de que ay, de que like you could take 5 minutes to text that person. Like while you're on your lunch break eating your lunch, you could be like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I haven't heard from you." What was that? Like, what, a minute,
Not even.
30 seconds? So you're saying that that person isn't worth 30 seconds of your time? A person that you would consider an important person to you? I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I mean, when I say that when you're super busy, whatever, and I can understand that you can't be texting like all day, all the time. I can understand that shit. I can understand that you can't even text every single day. Pero loco once a month or something like that.
You know what happens is I've always felt like that's been important,
Mhm.
right? But I also have been in the other hand of that
Mhm.
with you
Mhm.
and with mommy.
Mhm.
Y'all don't text me
No.
at all
Mm-mm.
or call me.
Nope.
So it's like I know that y'all love me,
Mhm.
even though y'all don't reach out to me.
Mhm.
So I always saw that as normal.
Mhm.
But in reality, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
People that actually like want to know about you, want to care about you, they do text. They do like look for you.
Mhm.
And that's been like, I guess, a condition of mine
Mhm.
is like, oh, this is just normal. I know that the feeling's there. I know that
Mhm.
the love is there. I don't need you to tell me it 100 times. I would love for you to tell me 100 times, but it's not something that it has to be reminded of constantly.
Mhm.
And there are people that do need that constantly reassuring.
Mhm.
And at one point, I was insecure about that.
Yeah, but you don't need the reassuring because you're already sure.
Hmm.
They already made that, like there's no doubt in your mind.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Exactly. Because with actions,
They've
I,
already proven it.
uh huh.
Mhm.
And that's very few people that I could say that that's like that. Because it and it could have been me.
Mhm.
There could have been amazing people out there that I could have stumbled upon, and I could have been like, oh, you like this? Yes, I like it too. And we just start off a conversation. But since I was just so closed off to that for a long time, it's like I deprived myself from that.
Yeah, I told you that yesterday too. That you sometimes, or was it? I don't know if it was yesterday. Pero a veces que you close some people off without even really giving them a chance to know if they could actually be really good for you, and it's just like a wall. And it's weird because it's with some people, and with other people you don't. With other
Mhm.
people you're like, this is me, come into my heart.
Oh, I hate that.
And
Like for
with other,
real.
yeah, and with other ones it's just like, no, oh no, but I want to, no, 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 what happened, baby?
No, but no, but no, but no, but no, but no. I'm trying to finally say yes, 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 but
Yes, yes, yes. Hmm.
okay.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, baby.
Are you okay?
Hi.
How are you?
I can hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, you want to hear me? Mm.
Is it in?
Yeah.
Khaleesi, say something to the microphone.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, baby.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You can hear? Yeah.
Hello, Didi.
Hi, baby. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes. I can hear you.
I love you.
I love you.
I can hear me.
You can?
Okay, baby, go. My daughters are the best.
Hello.
Tata left with big guy, baby.
She went with big guy.
Daddy's over there.
That melts my heart every time. Each and every time.
Like she told me, I told her, baby, I love you, and she said, I love you. I love you so much. Y yo, I won as a mother. Yes.
Tan bella. Look, I just can't believe what, like, I can't get over what Aliyah said to me yesterday. She was like, see, I knew it. You took a nugget. We were just playing.
Look at who's talking about her.
We were just playing. But it was like, and she took it back. And I was like, bendito.
Anyways, vamos a cortar.
Yeah.
Oh, sí. O sea, yo estoy súper bien. I'm not where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. That doesn't.
Okay. Well, this was our first live in Speak Sister. And
Probably gonna be our last.
I think that
You liked it?
I loved it.
Really?
Yeah. It's normal.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did tune in to see our episode,
Yes, thank you.
Question mark. We don't know why.
We don't know what the hell we was talking about.
we don't know
I was
what
like,
we
we're
were
probably
gonna
gonna
talk
have to
about.
see this later.
We don't know what we were gonna talk about, so that's why we decided it. And probably looking back on the video, we're gonna be like, "What the fuck? What were we talking about?" But and then we're gonna be like, "We ended in the thought," and then it's just like, "Okay, I think it's time to cut that." But thank you so much for tuning in to Speak Sister. It has
Thank
been
you
amazing.
guys. It has been awesome.
All right.
Bye. Peace.
Bye.